Good afternoon, my name's Shell and I'm documenting my journey on the BeeWeighed diet plan. BeeWeighed is a company that's in the northwest of England, but you can join from anywhere and attend Zoom meetings. I started to document this because when I was looking into BeeWeighed, I couldn't find anybody on YouTube who was doing the online plan. So I thought I would do it, and then if anybody wants to know what it's all about or how I progress on it and how I do on it, then you could watch these videos and know whether you wanted to do it yourself. So I get 1100 calories a day to use, plus 700 calories that I can use at any point over the week. 3 low carb vegetables and 2 fruits a day. There are other free things you can use once you look into the plan. There is a set of things that you can do other than just the main plan with BeeWeighed. You can go to them if you're still doing Weight Watchers or Slimming World, and they will support you even though you're not doing the BeeWeighed plan. But I've decided that I like the BeeWeighed plan, so that's what I'm going to do. Also, they have other things where they integrate fasting. Also, I think they have a low carb plan, which I haven't looked into because it's not something that interests me. They do have a kind of a very intense plan that you can just do for 2 weeks. That's basically if you've got really off track and you want to have a reset, or if you're going on holiday or something, but they're only to do for 2 weeks. I think they're very restrictive and they don't recommend you do it until you've been doing the plan for a long time anyway. So there are different aspects to the plan, but I'm just doing the straight BeeWeighed plan. I've had a really good week. Officially I lost 4.5 pounds in my first week, although I did actually lose 5 pounds, but when I joined up I just put down my weight as 10 stone 10, but it was 10 stone 10.7, and now I'm 10.5.7, so I've had a good loss in the first week. Found it easy to do, really enjoyed it. Lots of variations on the plan. I don't think I'm eating much differently to what I was doing before. I was doing Slimming World before, I came from Slimming World, and I think I'm probably just eating the same foods really. The plans are fairly similar. I went to my second meeting this morning. Normally I go Thursday evening, but I couldn't go tonight because I've got something else on. So I went to a meeting this morning with a different, I don't know what they call them here, consultants, leaders, I don't know what they call them. But anyway, it was a different lady taking the class this morning, and it was really good. There's about 5 or 6 of us there, really nice ladies, and everyone was joining in. And today it was all about triggers and trigger foods. So we had a talk on basically how you could avoid different triggers, whether that's habits or having things around the house, what to do if you're starting to feel that you want to eat things, all about distraction or taking up hobbies. And I know we've all done it before, and there's only so many talks you can go over in diet classes, but it was very good, and the lady was really, really nice, very supportive. And I found I've had lots of support over the week during the time, because you have, there's the Facebook group where people post all about how they're getting on, and we get to know as well what's happening in the physical groups, who's won awards, who's Slimmer of the Week, all that kind of thing. And there's a private WhatsApp group for my particular Thursday night group. Well, you can join any of them though. I'll probably join the Thursday morning one as well, because a couple of Thursdays a month I'm going to have to go to the morning one. And also there's a private section of the website which I haven't been to yet. We've got the password today. The password changes every now and again, obviously. So I've got the password today, and I'm going to go and have a look to see what's in the private area of the website. But it's a great plan. I'm very much enjoying it, and I'll see how I get on for another week. I did have one thing to show this week. This is what I'm having for my tea tonight. I don't know if you can see it from there. I'll bring it a bit closer. This is full green cauliflower rice. I bought this when I went away recently, and I was taking some meals with me because I was going to my mum and dad's, and I didn't want, they're quite elderly, and I didn't want them to have to mess about finding food and cooking, so I took everything in these pouches, which you can get loads of stuff in now to go in the microwave, like the Uncle Ben's, they just call it Ben's rice now, don't they? The Ben's rice pouches, and actually there were some meals as well that I took, which I'll show you next time. I forgot to bring them today, I didn't think about it, but this rice, it's cauliflower rice, it's just cauliflower which has been ground up into rice. Now normally I would buy this frozen or fresh, or I'd just grind my own up. It's much cheaper. I don't know how much this full green rice was. I suspect it was more expensive than doing it yourself. But because I was going away and I wanted to take it with me, I bought it here so that my dad could just tear it open, put it in the microwave and warm it up. But I didn't get around to trying it because I took other rices with me. I took some wholemeal rice and I didn't get around to eating this. The night I was going to eat it, what did we do? I can't remember what we did now, but we didn't eat it for some reason. We must have had a takeaway or something. So I'm going to try this tonight. It's nice and weighty. I think it's going to be quite filling. I might mix a little bit of ordinary rice with it just to make it a bit more filling, because I don't find cauliflower rice on its own is enough really. So I haven't tried anything different this week. We did go out for a day in Chester where I think I used my 700 flexible calories. We went to the chippy. Well, it wasn't a chippy, it was, well, it is a chippy, but we ate inside, so it wasn't like a great big portion of chips you get from a chippy. It was just a handful and a little tub of mushy peas. I doubt that would have come to 700 calories because it wasn't. Oh, we did have a scoop of ice cream as well afterwards, that's true. It was just one scoop. And I don't think all of that would have come to 700 calories. In fact, I'm fairly sure it wouldn't have done, but I just wrote that off as the 700 calories. So it's been a great week, and it was nice to be able to go out and have that as a treat and know that I haven't gone over the calorie allowance because it was the flexible 700 that I used. Now I'm following BeeWeighed as a vegan. Now when I say I'm a vegan, I don't mean that from a moral standpoint, I just mean it from a practical standpoint, so that I can get across that I don't eat meat or dairy or eggs, anything like that. I can't really say that I am a vegan, but I do eat a vegan diet. So I'm following the BeeWeighed plan as that, and it's been very inclusive so far. You can check a lot of the recipes, very easy to move to being vegan. And also today I noticed that they've started on the WhatsApp groups, because there's a series of WhatsApp groups, they've started a vegetarian and vegan group. It only started this morning and I joined straight away. I noticed there were 16 other people already joined. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. It would be nice to be able to chat to other people. I don't think you really need to do anything different on the plan, because with it being a calorie controlled thing, you can eat what you want anyway, so there's nothing there that you're told to eat that you wouldn't be able to. The only reason why I say I'm not a vegan is because every now and again at Christmas I have a drambuie, and there's various other things as well. For example, my clarinet, the keys underneath, I think I've got some kind of fish in the pads underneath the keys, and there's not much you really do about that. Maybe now they have synthetic materials, but when I bought my clarinet 30 years ago there was no other option. All the pads underneath had some kind of fish. I don't know what sort of fish, some kind of fish in them anyway. So I can't really say I'm vegan, but I eat a vegan diet. I don't wear leather or fur, or I don't have anything to do with feathers or silk or I don't know, anything like that. So and that's been for well over 30 years. I don't think you can really, I don't know how anybody can say that they're totally vegan from a moral standpoint anymore. I mean, I've got my piano over here. It's not got ivory keys because it's a modern piano, but who knows inside the whole workings of that piano, maybe there's glue in it, I don't know. How can anybody know? If you drive a car, you go on the bus, you go on the train, there's bound to be some aspects of that's got some animal in it somewhere. I don't think you can I don't think you can take the moral high ground in that sort of way. But I do tend to say, I have to say I am a vegan because I don't eat any animal products. And it's just an easy way of getting it across rather than saying, going through the whole spiel, I don't eat this, I don't, but I do have a drop of drambuie, I've got a couple of things here and there, so that's it. And I know some people get offended by that, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. But from a practical point of view, I am following the BeeWeighed plan, eating a vegan diet. And I'll let you know how that goes, but I can't see it being any kind of a problem because you just pick your own foods. So I hope everybody else has had a good week anyway. I know some people wrote in my comments last week how they've been doing, and it was really great to find out how everyone's getting on. Everyone following, there seems to be such a variety of plans around now that people are doing. And some people are just following plans from their own doctors. But I know Annie did particularly well last week, and she is doing really well on her weight loss plan. She's growing great guns, so well done, Annie. And I'd love to know how everyone else is getting on. Drop me a line in the comments, let me know what plan you're doing, if it's successful. And I'll speak to you, hopefully less of me, next week. Take care. Bye.